Hello everybody, Milwaukee_90 here. I'm bringing you some domination on Comeback Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Um, I just got my YouTube account back, so I'm probably gonna be posting some new videos, Advanced Warfare, whatever you guys want to see. I know I'm up to 90 subs now. I'm gonna try to hit 100. I'm just gonna keep trying to get these quality videos out, and I'm gonna do a little series first here called high school stories. Now, even though I'm only a sophomore, I kind of have a lot of stories to tell, and I'll probably just pick one, or you guys can comment down below what kind of story you want to hear. But this is like one of my first memories I ever had in high school. Um, Alright, let's start. This one's kind of like embarrassing or whatever, but here goes. I was a freshman at this time. It was the end of the year. Everyone was or the sophomores were taking their OGTs, and one of my friends who I play PlayStation with, he's one of my best friends since like kindergarten or preschool, whatever. He doesn't play that much with us anymore because the internet's really bad. No names. If you guys know who it is, like my friends from school anyway. But um, last year, like at the end of the year, he was rolling around summer, and no one really has anything to do here because it's kind of a small town. But sometimes we go to the city, like so we live in like Ohio, and sometimes we'll go to like the bigger cities like Dayton or Cincinnati and Columbus and stuff. But this was before I went anywhere that summer, and what I did was at the end of the year, he was freshman. He's like, "Oh, you gotta get a girlfriend. You gotta get a girlfriend." I was like, "Okay, whatever." So I got one for like a week or something, and I went to her house for like a week, and my friend the next day, well, I probably shouldn't start there. That's kind of too slow. But anyway, it was like the last week of finals, like or the last week of OGTs. What Echo was saying, sophomore had to take them, and I think she was a junior, and I was only a freshman, so I was going after the MILFs. You know what I mean? 69, 69. Anyway, after that, we I think one of my old, like, she's not my old girlfriend, but she's like a friend of mine. That's a girl. She's okay. I mean, I don't really talk to her, but Um, her friend was the one that I hooked up with, and I don't even know why, because it was like so stupid. And I went, got with her for like a week and just text her or whatever, and it was so stupid because the first date ever went on was to church, and it was, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's like retarded or anything, because some people might get offended for church or whatever, but it was pretty dumb. I thought it was pretty stupid, but then that weekend she like texted me or something, and she's like, "Do you want to go to our house for like a campfire or something?" I was like, "Okay, whatever. I don't care. I don't have anything to do." This game wasn't out yet. The game what game was it? Oh yeah, Ghost was out, so no one really played COD except for like some people. Look at that stupid. That's so dumb. That Goliath got shot in like a couple seconds. But anyway, rest of the story. I went to her house, and then I never told my friend about it until like a week later. But it takes a dramatic turn right here. It's really funny. But we didn't even do anything really. And then like the next day she was like all mad or something. I don't know. I was playing like Battlefield or something with my friend. And then um he was like he texted me, he was like, "So you go to her house?" And then I was like, "Yeah, I did." And he's like, "What'd you do?" But at this time I like made up a complete different story. The person who I was talking to like a week before was her that I went to her house, but this was a different person I just made up, just to see the response I'd get from him. And this is really embarrassing. So I made up this like story that I went to her house, but I did go to one girl's house, but I didn't go to this other girl's house. And I said there was the woods behind her house, and then he was like, "All right, so what, do you just have a fire or something there? Because there's nothing really to do around here." And where she lived, the other girl, there was like it was like really small, and there's nothing to do over there. So I told him that we went in the woods and we banged in the woods, and he believed me for a super long time. And look at that retard. Anyway, he believed me for a super long time, and I've told, I think, a couple, like 3 or 4 of my friends that I know, but I haven't told him yet. The reason we don't really play with him that much, like I said, is because the internet sucks, and I never really talked to him at school because he's kind of retarded this year, I guess. I don't know. He's just being stupid. But yeah, banging in the woods. That's one of my stories. Um, Probably the most embarrassing story I've ever had. and I've told most of my friends it already, except him, because I just want to wait. I'm just probably never gonna tell him because he thinks it was so cool and it was so legit that I did that. And even though I lied about like 99.9% of that story, um, if you guys like to, this like kind of like little story thing here, high school stories, um, like the video, and I'll probably make another one. Um, well, I guess I got enough time to tell another story. Um, second story, you guys 2-1, 2-1, 2-1 today. We're on a winning streak. Anyway, this game was really good. Watch this. I got like a couple care packages right here and took this flag, and yeah, right here I got another one because my XP was so high. And right here, I can't see it. Oh yeah, I got the tank things, the walker tanks, and those just wrecked. And I went on like a 15 kill streak right here, or 20, I'm not sure. My other game, I was on a third or 25 kill streak. But second story here was last year. Well, as you guys might know, I watch a lot of White Boy 7th Street. He's like my favorite YouTuber. Um, he had a story that his high school stories. He had a story on how he like got. I forget what happened, but he had a black eye or something. He had like a scratch or something underneath of it. And I had the same thing happen to me, but I think like my brother or sister like threw something at me. I'm not sure, but I went to school and there was this like really hot girl in my art class, but I don't think she goes to our school anymore. Our school's kind of big, kind of small. I don't know how to explain it. It's medium-ish. There's like, I'm gonna say 200 people in each class, which is fair amount, I guess. But she like asked me, she's the first one, and I guess she was kind of popular or something, and she asked me what happened, and I told her what White Boy said. I said like a squirrel came down and scratched me in the eye, and she was like, "Oh, are you okay?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I killed a squirrel. I like stomped on her or something." She's like, "Ooh, it's weird," but I think like she must have like told a lot of people, and they were like, "Dude, I heard about your black eye story," and I was like, "Oh, yeah," because I kind of forgot about it. I told her, but it was like a lot of people knew what happened, and they weren't even in my grade. I was a freshman when this happened too. I'm gonna probably go by like grade so far, but ooh, watch this right here. It's freaking, that's so dumb. But I think I do get the kills. Alright, I got one of them. But yeah, so that started spreading around school, and then like a senior came up to me. He's like, "Oh, dude, I heard about your squirrel thing, the black eye," and I was like, "Oh yeah, yeah," and I kept like not denying it. Like I made it like sound really legit, and I think like really 75% of the people, not besides in our grade, because I don't really talk to people in our grade, because we have a lot of like idiots in our grade, but yeah, that's basically what happened there with that, and ooh, look at that slick knife. Anyway, defend that flag, play the objective. This is my game froze up a little bit here, but that was pretty much it for high school stories right now. Oh yeah, let me just tell the rest at the end of the squirrel thing. Um, one of the teachers was talking about it. She's like, well, what were they saying? Well, I think we were in a science class, and then, oh yeah, she was talking about safety goggles. It was like one of the first 2 weeks or something of the class, and she was like, or he was like, well, make sure to wear your goggles or you get scratched in the eye by a squirrel like one of my students. But I don't think he knew it was me because he didn't look directly at me. But that was just some little couple high school stories I had. I'll probably get some more out on the weekend. I'll be busy on Sunday and Monday, but then I'll upload some more. Thanks for watching, guys. Also, if you want to add me, it's Milwaukee underscore 90. I don't play PS3 anymore that much. I usually just play PS4. I play GTA 5, Advanced Warfare, and Warframe sometimes, but it's really rare if I play Warframe. But that's the end of high school stories for this episode, guys. Like, comment, rate, subscribe, do whatever you want with this video. Let's try to get 5 likes. That's pretty low, but let's try.
is online. Enemy taking B. We lost Charlie. Friendly missile strikes inbound. We lost Bravo. Enemy has Charlie. Enemy has Bravo. Enemy UAV online. Our UAV is online. C secure. We've lost the advantage. System hack. All HUDs have been disabled. Enemy care package incoming. Enemy UAV above. Losing Charlie. Nothing more we can do here, Sentinel.